whistle. Brilliant! A worldie and a half!
Hey, to be honest, making videos is getting depressing at this point. Week in, week out, day in, day out, every time I have to watch Chelsea, I'm watching them either lose or draw or win ugly. And at this point, it's clear to see for everyone that Frank Lampard might just be out of his depth. And as a Chelsea fan and as someone who really looked up to Lampard, it's sad to say and it's sad to see, but it is what it is and life continues. Anyway, before I get into this video, I just want to say thank you to everyone who subscribed to the channel. Keep doing what you're doing. Smash that like button. Smash the subscribe button. Please just carry on with the same energy. So today, the player that I will be putting under the magnifying glass is James Maddison of Leicester City. And I hate to do this because he actually destroyed Chelsea. And the sad part is that literally the way our team was set up, it was set up perfectly for him to have a masterclass today. Lampard decided to go with the three in the midfield, and as the defensive midfielder he had Kovacic, and then as the 2-8s he was playing Havertz and Mount. So clearly there was no balance within that midfield, and there was, because none of them are defensive minded. Lampard, Mount can press, but he's not really a good defender. Havertz is not really a good defender, and Kovacic is not a good defender at all. So it was pretty much like an open pathway for Maddison to be able to do what he wants and to be able to get to wherever he wants to get to. And to no surprise, it was a Maddison masterclass. He pretty much bossed the game alongside Tielemans and Wilfred Ndidi, another player who just bossed the midfield. We were crying out for N'Golo Kante today, the same player who we slight and slate every single week. We were crying out for him today, and I wish Lampard at least made a change and put on Gilmore once he saw the error, but no changes. So anyway, James Maddison, 76 minutes played, 44 touches of the ball, 92% accuracy, 2 chances created, 1 goal, 4 long balls, 5 successful long balls, And all in all, statistically, it was a great performance by Maddison. In my opinion, he is the best number 10 in England. And I also feel like he's underrated, to be honest. Because I see everyone talking about Grealish, talking about Sancho, talking about Mason Mount, all these English players, but nobody ever talks about James Maddison. I don't know if it's because he got injured late last season or people just don't seem to pay attention because he plays for Leicester. But this guy is a real baller. He's a real baller. He's got a very good first touch. He's got a very good shot. He's great from set pieces. He's got pace. And he's got that attitude and the confidence, he backs himself. He knows what he's doing. He knows his capabilities, and he doesn't shy away from that. And we're seeing it already. He's got 7 goals this season, and I think 2 or 3 assists. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, he's really killing the game, and it's good for him. I mean, I wish it wasn't the case that he had a masterclass against Chelsea, but good for him. Anyway, we saw the first goal actually that they scored. He had a hand in it. It was another set piece where Chelsea defenders went to bed, and we got caught out once again. It was first a set piece that he had made that led to a corner, and then they took the corner and then took a short corner, and eventually led to Wilfred Ndidi's goal. And obviously Maddison was in there, and it's just disappointing that Chelsea are still having defensive frailties even at this point of the season. And it's not even like it was a clear-cut opportunity. We went to bed, they took advantage. And it's no surprise that in the post-match interview, Maddison says that is something they actually worked on, and they knew that Chelsea fall asleep when it comes to set pieces, and they did exactly that, take advantage of it. The second goal, obviously, it was another defensive error that led to the goal. You know, it was a long ball played into the area, and Reece James went to sleep. You know, I've said it before on my channel. I love Reece James. I love his crosses. I love his attacking abilities. But on defense, he is non-existent. He goes to sleep. You know, people have been saying he's the best right back in the league. No ways. Not with that defense. It's impossible. And we saw it against Kieran Tierney. The man got spun for 90 minutes straight. And people are going to hate on Azpilicueta, and I always say this, sometimes you just got to get that experience. You got to play the captain. It's a big game, and there's a lot of pressure, and you just need someone who's going to provide you with that defensive solidity. And you know what? He struggled the whole game, and Lampard did not even change him. That just shows you how much belief Lampard has in his squad. It's disgusting to see, honestly, and there's no surprise that we keep losing games because we keep making the same mistakes as a team. Our coach keeps making the same mistakes as well, and he's not learning, you know. And you know what? He's inexperienced, and he's supposed to be given room to make mistakes, but clearly it's not getting better. It's getting worse. Even after 200 million's worth of signings, it's still getting worse, and I don't see it getting better. I see him getting sacked this week, if not next week. But yeah, back to James Maddison. The second goal, you know, the ball just fell to him at his feet. Literally, as I said, the man's first touch, brilliant. Controls the ball, great finish, side-footed into the back of the net. And obviously, Edward Mendy had nothing to say and nothing to do. In actual fact, Edward Mendy was probably the best player at Chelsea today. He actually saved us from embarrassment because there's a number of goals they could have scored. If you remember correctly as well, James Maddison hit the woodwork. So that was also another chance that he could have gotten. So he could have gotten 2 goals and 2 assists. And for me, I just want to put his name out there and say, James Maddison is a real baller. You need to watch out for that guy. I'm telling you, any other team that's going to be playing against Leicester, you need to be able to lock him down. You need to have someone like N'Golo Kante who can just stay on the man because he's so quick on the ball. And the one thing about him, you know, a lot of number 10s try to always overdo things. And you hardly get a number 10 getting above a 90% pass accuracy. But the thing with James Maddison is that he keeps it so simple. He never overplays the ball. He never, kind of like if you watch Bruno Fernandes, you know, sometimes you just need a simple pass. And Bruno Fernandes will just kick the ball over the top and try to do something pretty much insane. Nah, he keeps it simple. You know, he makes the simple pass. You know, he's got the subtle touches. And he's always looking for the ball. You always see him have his hands out asking for the ball from his teammates. And that's what you get from a number 10 like that. You know, I wish that Lampard would be able to use him at Chelsea. Be able to use Kai Havertz at Chelsea in the same way because you see how much success he has. You know, he has freedom pretty much in the midfield because Tielemans and Didi are behind him controlling everything else. So he has free reign to do whatever he wants and he still keeps it simple. And that's a real number 10 there. For anyone growing up, you know, trying to get into a football career, playing number 10, watch James Maddison. That guy, for me, he's world class and it's only going to go up from here. So yeah, that brings me to the end of my video. Hopefully somehow Chelsea turn it around. You know, Leicester are now top of the table to no surprise. They have a brilliant coach in Brendan Rodgers, who I wish was coaching Chelsea because we clearly do not have a coach. So yeah, as I said, it's depressing to make this video today, but it is what it is. You know, please follow the channel, subscribe to Fanalyst TV. More on the way.